2 more shows.
What is good, YouTube, Facebook? Welcome into the show once again, Last Word Productions. I'm your host, Tavares Wilson. As you all know by now, I always get the last word. So I appreciate the boys coming through for another show, man. And the combatants are set for the Super Bowl. You know, we got a familiar matchup we've seen in recent memory. Philadelphia Eagles and the Kansas City Chiefs. Patrick Mahomes once again. This will be his 5th Super Bowl in 7 years as a starter. So without further ado, man, we're gonna jump right into it. But before we do that, man, gotta shout out some of the guys real quick. Got Will in the building. So what's up to the people, bro?
What's good with y'all, man?
What's good? What's up? We got my boy Breeze here.
Hey man, what's good with y'all, man? We coming to the end, but we still here, man.
Got Larry in the building.
Yeah, what's good, everybody?
And we got a new guest tonight, man. Homeboy, C6. What's up, my boy? How you feeling?
Yeah, I'm
That's
feeling
the
good, man. Hey, this the Eagles show tonight, man. I ain't lying.
The Eagles show. All right, man. Let's go ahead and get into it, man. We're gonna recap the games. Let's start off with the Eagles and the Commanders game first off. And since you're the Eagles fan here, man, so I'm gonna let you go ahead and do the honors and start us off. What you took from the game, man? Like, what was your biggest takeaways, and what you think is the biggest advantage the Eagles gonna have going into the Super Bowl?
What I saw, I saw a lot of man coverage. For me, I know the Chiefs like to play a lot of man. I think the receiver's gonna expose that man, and if they play zone, they're gonna get killed by the run. I think looking at the Chiefs' last game, looking at the Bills game, Cook had 13 carries, 85 yards, and they stopped feeding him 2 touchdowns. I think Saquon could do that, especially with our O-line. And I know they're gonna try and jam pack the run, so that man coverage is gonna be out there. So I feel like a couple big plays gonna happen. AJ Brown, Smitty, even Dotson might get a few yards, man. But I like what I'm seeing going into the Super Bowl.
But look at this man.
What's up?
Yeah, what's up,
Prime
man?
What you
time
got on
here.
his face, man?
My boy,
How y'all
pulled up
boys
like a
doing,
true
man?
light skin.
He look like a retarded RoboCop. Fuck out of here. I'm on him.
Prime time here.
What's going on? See, look, Quincy got on his camera.
Hold on. I can't really hear y'all. Hold on one second.
That boy slipping, man. Quincy got on his camera.
Excuse the little clutter. I had to do a little makeshift setup for the time being. You feel me? But we gonna get right.
Well, that's all good. But welcome in, my boy. So, anything else you wanted to add, Sis, before I move to the next person?
Nah, that's all I really had, man.
All right, so go ahead, Larry. What you got, bro? What you took from the Commanders game and Eagles?
Saquon Barkley, man. That's pretty much what I got. I feel like the Chiefs' run defense is going to be the biggest thing to watch, really, for how they answer for Saquon Barkley. At least from the Commanders game, I see that the Eagles is able to not only cause turnovers but capitalize on the turnovers with points, whether it be touchdowns or field goals. So it's going to be one interesting battle to see the Eagles' defensive line match up against the Kansas City Chiefs, offensive line and Patrick Mahomes, see how they get to him. I do feel like the biggest advantage going in is against Saquon Barkley, and see how not only how the Chiefs stop him, but how do the Eagles are the Eagles going to keep coming out and running the same things? Are they going to try to get him going in the game in a different kind of way. I'm just interested to see what they do against Saquon.
Okay. What you got, Quincy?
I'm sorry, I joined late. So what's the topic right now?
You just recapping the Eagles and the Commanders game. What was your thoughts?
Oh, I mean, y'all know I'm a big Jalen Hurts hater. You feel me? Y'all know I don't really show him as much respect. And after that first drive, not the first drive because Saquon scored on the first play, but after that second drive, uh, he missed a couple reads. He, made some little. He missed some. Well, he mainly missed some reads. That was my issue with that drive. And I remember I was messaging y'all boys like, man, this boy garbage. This boy sorry, but he adjusted really well and he played a really good game. So I got to give him his credit. I got to give Hurts his credit, man. The Eagles are 1,000% the more well-rounded team going into the Super Bowl. Although the Chiefs have the best quarterback in the league and possibly, y'all know I call him Baby Goat, soon to be the greatest quarterback that we've ever played, that has ever played in the NFL. The Eagles are the more well-rounded team. They have the better defense. They have the better offense. They're just a great team overall. Really, really, really good team. Saquon is he's different, bro. Saquon is that man is. I have no words. Honestly, like going into the season, I wasn't expecting this outcome. The 2,000 yards, the way he's been really, really carrying this offense. I didn't see that happening. So I gotta give him his credit, man. Um, Shout out to Jaden Daniels, man. Shout out to Jaden Daniels. Shout out to the Commanders. I already gave them their props last week, but I just want to say it again. I did not expect this out of the Commanders. I did not expect this out of Dan Quinn. I did not expect this out of Cliff Kingsbury. I got to give them their credit. They had a hell of a year, hell of a season, really, really good season. They exceeded my expectations, and I look forward to seeing how they're gonna play in the future. I think that if they build on what they have, they'll be a really, really, really good football team. They fix up that defense a little bit, get Daniels some really good weapons, and they'll be a force. They'll definitely be good playoff contenders. I'm not gonna go crazy and say Super Bowl contenders or nothing like that yet, but they'll be really good playoff contenders. But I mean, the game it ended how we thought it was. I thought it was gonna be close. I ain't gonna lie. I was like Eagles -3, but damn, that team is the Eagles are just they that's a great team, bro.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. What you got, Breeze? You done?
Yeah, I'm here. You can hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
All right. So, first and foremost, I really think this is going to be a interesting game as far as the Eagles and the Commanders went. We all knew this was a Cinderella run, bro. We knew that either Detroit or the Eagles was going to run through them, bro. Detroit had, you know, obviously, if not the same amount of pressure with the run game to dismantle the Commanders. I don't know why they abandoned it, but they're history now. So, shout out to the Eagles for doing what they're supposed to do against a defense that's, low tier against the run. But now they're going up against a buzzsaw, and not a buzzsaw in the sense of personnel. It's like players on the field. Chris Jones, of course, is really good. He's elite, but other than that, the pieces around them are good fit in. But the mind of Steve Spagnuolo, you guys are aware of Steve Spagnuolo is, right?
Yeah. DC for the Chiefs.
That man is a schematic genius, bro. That man is a schematic genius, and he got balls of steel. No diddy. To call a corner blitz on a last play against Josh Allen on fourth down to disguise a D-line blitz and come with a corner blitz. You got to have some balls and some faith in your personnel, and you got to do your research to actually have an idea to come up with that, bro. I give him his props on that. Of course, the element of surprise is going to be how they stop Saquon, but of course they're going to stack the box, and it's going to come down to whether or not Jalen Hurts is going to deal. And one thing about Kansas City, if it's going to come to a shootout, if it's going to come to a close game, I'm going to roll with Mahomes because Jalen Hurts, he had a good game with his arm, but this is too inconsistent, bro. He have highs. He has games where he'll give you 250 passing, and everyone forget the past couple weeks when he had like 120, 105, 107, 110. Now, is he gonna come in the Super Bowl rolling, be able to, make plays? I know Carl said Kansas City like to play a lot of man, but it's gonna come down to can they capitalize on that man defense? Because come on, bro, nobody expected the Commanders defense to stop the Eagles offense, especially with the play action rolling like that with the fear of Saquon. He broke for 3 touchdowns. He's rushing. He's doing everything he's supposed to do. The run game was just rolling. So offense, was just at the mercy of the run at that point. So they were just terrified of the run game. The passing game, they did exactly what they're supposed to do with play action. I just really want to see against a well-rounded offense. Eagles they do have the better team, but Kansas City, their personnel is fit to fool the Eagles. A lot of screens are going to be thrown. Xavier Woods is going to have a bunch of screen opportunities, a bunch of jet sweeps. D Hop is still arguably the most reliable in the league when it comes to hands. We're not even going to talk about Travis Kelce. We know what time it is with Mahomes and Travis. If you try to double up on those receivers, Pacheco is a feisty runner. I'm not saying he's Saquon or Derrick Henry, but he's a feisty runner. He's not going to go down easy. So it's going to be a good game, man, but I got ultimately Kansas City coming out on top, of course, if not by a field goal, maybe a touchdown. Yeah, it's going to be on Jalen Hurts, man. Jalen Hurts going to have to will them to a victory on this one, but I got Kansas City winning.
Okay. What you got, Will?
So I'm kind of on the same train. I do got Kansas City winning. I mean, you kind of can't just go against them at this point.
Hold
Just
on.
because.
Before you continue, bro, the question is about the Commanders and the Eagles, not the
Oh
Super
shit,
Bowl.
my fault, bro. I thought we was on something completely different. I'm over here completely
No.
preoccupied. Oh, it played out how I thought it would. When Quincy said that it was gonna be a close game, I literally said it's not gonna be a close game. Like I wanted Jane Daniels to win just because I like Jane Daniels. I'm a fan of him. But I took the Eagles for the simple reason is the Commanders aren't good against the run. The Eagles are the first or second best rushing team in the NFL. So it really was common sense there, and they're not going to abandon the run like the Lions. You know what I mean? So I think one thing that I saw in the Eagles game is kind of just the high motors, which I think is going to play the biggest factor into competing with Kansas City. The Eagles just don't take plays off. You know what I mean? Every play, wherever defense, everyone swarming the ball. The second it's moving, offense, wide receivers block like no other team in the league. Offensive line obviously speaks for itself. You got Jalen Hurts who can run. You got Saquon Barkley. Obviously, you know what he did this year. Just as the best running back in the league this year. I think it just gets dangerous. I like Steve Spagnuolo. I mean, he's never been in a position where he couldn't stop, or couldn't limit a team's strength to a point of overcoming it. Obviously, that's why they got 3 Super Bowls already since Patrick Mahomes been drafted.
Mhm.
I think that it. I think that the biggest thing for the Eagles is just going to be, keeping contain on the clock, limit the Chiefs' possessions. You are I'm gonna be honest, by far the better team on paper if you go position by position. But uh, I think that all they have to do is really just stick to their game plan, just like they did against the Commanders. The Commanders were pretty good, but obviously they didn't match up. I don't think they were out coached. I just think that in the trenches where it mattered most, they just didn't have the firepower to fight back with the Eagles.
Okay. So let me ask y'all this. This is a question out of curiosity and see where y'all heads at. So as we all know, Nick Sirianni has now made his second Super Bowl in what, 4 years, I believe. So is there any I don't know why you're making this face. Is there any conversations that he's at the bare minimum a top 10 coach in the league. 8
I
to
mean,
10.
yeah, you got to say he's top 10. I mean,
Yeah,
his
top 10.
accomplishments
Yeah,
speak for
definitely.
themselves. I think it kind of depends on where you start trying to rank him in the top 10 is where it kind of gets tricky because I mean, not any coach is going to take them to the Super Bowl, even with how good the team is, right? We've seen teams fall apart. You know, the San Diego Chargers, for example, they had the number one offense and the number one defense, but they were so poorly coached that they just couldn't make it, right? But I mean, I don't think that he's the best coach. I don't know if I'd even consider him just top five. You know, just on based on his schematics and so on and so forth. But he's the easily top 10. I mean, there's just no argument to keep him out of it.
Okay, so if he's a solidified top 10 coach, is there any argument for him to be top 5? Is Nick Sirianni top 5 in any world?
There's definitely an argument. I just
Mm,
think it kind of
I
depends
think there's an
on
argument.
where you place the context. I mean, if you place the context on just wins and losses, then I mean, yeah, of course. If you place the context on look at the team that was built for him and how it's the most stacked across the entire league, then then it kind of it's debatable because they did absolutely collapse last year with this with a good team. They weren't as good as this year, obviously, but they did absolutely collapse, and they were still one of the best teams in football, on paper. So that's kind of where you got to add context and just base it on whatever nuance, whichever way you fall.
All right, Quincy over here shaking your head. Quincy, what you got, man? What Sirianni is? I can't hear you, bro.
I'm sorry, I had my mic muted. He is not close to top 5, bro. Let's not do that. All right, he ain't even
He's not.
close.
He's not. He's
I'll
not.
give y'all the top 10. Listen, I'll give y'all the top 10 argument. 2 Super Bowl runs in 4 years, even with like Will said, man, even with a good team, no coach, not any coach can do that. You can't put a boo boo coach. You can't put what's his name, Urban
Anthony Lynn.
Myers in that organization and expect with the same team and expect the same outcome. I'm not betting on that. You feel me? So I got to give him credit where credit is due. Top 5, hell no. Huh?
So who's the 5?
Is Dan Campbell a better coach than Nick Sirianni, bro?
Yes, he is. Yes, and if any of y'all sit up here and tell me that Nick's hold on, hold on, I gotta take the shades off for this. Y'all know that everybody was calling for him to be fired last season, right? Everybody, not just the fans.
But here's the thing.
We forgetting that? Are we forgetting that?
Listen, here's the thing, though. Here's the thing. What does Dan Campbell and Nick Sirianni do? What differentiates them? Like, what's the difference? For real, like.
Here, I'll say this before I let everybody else speak.
Okay, go ahead.
I'm gonna be off the mic for a second.
Go ahead.
If you look at the team and the way the tragic injuries happened this year for the Lions to be as good as they were, Nick Sirianni would have never made that happen. And the proof is in the pudding last year. They weren't even as decimated as the Lions were this year, and they couldn't hold up, bro. They lost like what 5 of their last 6 or something crazy last year.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, the proof is in the pudding. Like we don't even have to speculate. Like we've seen that Dan Campbell can uphold a roster, despite what damn near a half of a team's worth of injuries. Damn near his entire starting defense was injured, and he still made the what were they like 16 and 1 or something? I don't even remember. 16 and 1 or okay, yeah. Come on, bro. Like we don't even got to go further than last year. Just the proof's in the pudding. I think Sirianni's a hell of a coach. I mean, his work speaks for itself. But nah, he's Dan Campbell's better than him.
All right. I don't disagree. I think Dan Campbell got it. I just wanted to see where y'all was at with it.
T, check it out, man. We'll just pretty much give you my whole argument. All right. Don't get me wrong. They crumbled last playoffs, and they crumbled last 2 weeks ago against the Commanders. I owned up to it, but come on, bro. The man lost some key players, and he still did what he did with that roster. All right, we got to give it to him. It's Nick Sirianni again. If we being honest, just like you say, Lamar saved John Harbaugh's coaching career. I honestly, truly think, yes, it's been only one season, but I truly believe that Saquon Barkley saved Sirianni from getting fired. again, I'm gonna say it again. Saquon Barkley saved that man's job because if I remember correctly, it wasn't just the media, it wasn't just fans. Damn near everybody and their grandma after that collapse last year was saying he gotta go. He got to go. They started what 10-1, right? 10-1.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
they ended, I think, 11-7 or something. They lost 6 of the last 7 games. First round exit after that hot start. Everybody in their mama, because his whole coach scheme got his whole game plan got exposed. Everybody was expecting. They knew what they was gonna run. They knew everything. He could not make any adjustments. He got exposed in the first round, one and done. After that hot start, everybody in their mama was calling for him to be fired. All right. So again, I'm gonna give credit where credit is due because making one Super Bowl alone, that's impressive as a coach, as a team, as an organization. When you make 2 in 4 years, 2 in 4 seasons, I gotta give credit where credit is due. He's doing his job. I'll give him the top 10, but top 5, we ain't doing that. I'm not accepting that from y'all boys, right? Y'all boys know ball, so I'm not accepting that at all. At all.
Okay. What you say, Six? What you got? You the Eagles fan here.
Hey man, it's crazy. I'm an Eagles fan. I don't think he's top 5 for real. 10 for sure. 10 for sure. I do think he has a great team. The guys are young. Nobody expected the rookies to come in and start balling like that on defense. But yeah, I feel like they built a great team. Like they built around, physicality. I mean, I know you guys talk about last year, the breakdown, but some of these players they didn't have. They had Bradbury at corner. Shoot, they didn't even have Chauncey Gardner Jr. Chauncey CJ. They didn't have him.
Yeah,
They didn't have him at safety. So it's like, all these things play a part. CJ was the physical guy. He was the guy that, that'll get in the box and he'll make a tackle. Last year they wasn't making tackles. They wasn't, doing things like that. They wasn't forcing turnovers like that in big games. But I still feel like he's a great top 10, but top 5, nah. I don't give him that.
What about you, Breeze? What you got?
Yeah, man, I give him the top 10 now, but as far as like a top 5, I think we need to reserve the top 5 for like the coaches who had different staffs and made things happen. Like let me give you an example. Like with Dan Campbell, right? We can say he's top 5, right? But what I want to see that will definitely solidify him as top 5 is how much or if the Detroit Lions will fall off now that Aaron Glenn and Ben Johnson is gone. I want to see like how they respond to it. I want to see. I think that's the true measure of a de facto top 5 coach. Like we've seen Belichick go through coordinators and all that. And I'm not talking about all time. I'm just talking about like just like top 5 within his peers. Like we've seen different coaches go through different coordinators and everything, and they don't skip a beat. Like I definitely want to see how they respond this year moving forward. Um, Same thing with Sirianni, man. I think Sirianni's in like the perfect position, and people can call him a product of the talent or a player merchant or whatever. But for him to do his job, he's doing a great job of his job. So top 10 for sure, without a question. But top 5, I think the top 5 can be swayed and construed, so differently based on different variables. So I would keep him out of the top 5. I would reserve the top 5 for like the Andy Reeds and the I gotta throw McVay in there, and so on and so forth. Like, but Sirianni's on his way, man. I think the Eagles got a good situation, but top 5, like let's not forget he's playing with a juggernaut right now. So let's see moving forward.
Well, I never forgive y'all boys for laughing at me for the McVay tape. That was crazy work that night, but hey, now y'all on the train now. It's okay. It's all good. Larry, what you got, bro?
Sirianni definitely a top 10 head coach. I wouldn't say he top five. I don't think he's a top five head coach in the league. Top 10 for sure. He's good enough to play with a team that's like well orchestrated and well constructed. I just feel like he's honestly not impressive to me as a head coach, but he is good enough to be considered top 10, definitely, especially with the Eagles going to the Super Bowl twice in his 4-year tenure. He's been there 4 years now. So I definitely do think he's top 10, but I don't think he's top 5.
Okay. Let me just say this, man.
There's something.
I think personally, I giving him a little bit too much due and credit. I don't think this man top 10, bro. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Like, listen, do I think Sirianni's a bad coach? No, I think he's an okay coach. But I think he's completely benefiting from the situation he's placed in. This is how I look at it when I look at coaches. When I look at the situations, do I think 10 other coaches can come in and do what he's doing right now with the team he's doing it with? And I think the answer to that is yes. I mean, I think the 5 are definitive. You know, Reed, McVay, you got Shanahan, I think, can come in and do what he's doing. Campbell, I think Dan Campbell can do what he's doing. I think what's my boy from the Packers? I can't never remember his name.
Bro, LaFleur has never given you a reason to say he can reach 2 Super Bowls in 4 years.
But this is the thing. Has he had even half the talent the Eagles have had with the Packers? Has he had that?
Bro, it don't matter, bro.
It don't matter. See, this is where y'all lose me. How it don't matter? The talent matters on the team, bro. I mean, his best 3 receivers are Dontavius Wicks, Jaden Reed, and Christian Watson. Devontae Smith, the number 2 on the Eagles, clear all of them easily. The number 2. So I'm just saying, you give Matt LaFleur an all-star team and you give him a competent quarterback team, who knows, bro? I'm just saying, like, he's shown he can win games with incompetent and average talent. Malik Willis was looked at as a literal bust to the point where people thought he was never going to be playable. The man went 2-0, 3-0 with Malik Willis as his starter. I mean,
he went 3-0.
At some point, man, like, it's like coaching isn't just about what you're doing and where you're going. It's about what you can get out of the players. You feel me? Like, and I think when you look at Deshaun McVay, hold on, Larry, I don't know what your background got going on, bro.
Hold on, let me ask you a question. How many playoffs wins does LaFleur have?
I think 2.
2. And how long has he been in the league? Like, how long he been coaching? Like, what, 6, 7-ish years? 8-ish years?
I could be wrong. He might have had more because he was in the NFC Championship game.
Nah, he got 3. He got 3 wins in the playoffs.
And how long he been coaching?
I think 8 years, 7 or 8 years.
Okay, all right. I was just wondering.
I think it's been about 6.
I think it's been what? It's been 6 then. If anything, I think he started in like 2018, 2019, no?
Yeah, it's been about 6, 7. It ain't been 8.
He started in 2019.
Okay, so three wins in 6 years. That's not bad.
Okay.
The game.
That's not bad.
He's doing it with a roster that's nowhere near up to stuff with the rest of the conference. The Packers roster does not compare to the Vikings, to the Lions, to the Eagles, to hell, the Cowboys last year. They did compare it and they beat the Cowboys, and don't compare it to the 49ers when they're fully healthy.
Bro, don't ever bring up the Cowboys. The Cowboys are just the NFC Steelers, bro. Don't ever.
Well, I'm saying my point isn't what the Cowboys are or aren't. My point is they have the better overall team. Like, and he's doing things with these teams that have no business competing against these upper echelon talents, especially when you're in a division with 2 teams that won 14 plus games and they still made the playoffs. I'm just saying, like, at some point, it's some merit to that, bro. Like, I can't.
Yeah, there's merit to it, bro. But you're making it seem like You said 10 people could come in and do what Sirianni's doing, but
Yes,
but they
yes,
have not proven that.
game. But we have to take in consideration situation. Context matters. If you give Matt LaFleur the Packers, he's not making fuck the Super Bowl. He's not making the playoffs. He's not. He's not
To
that good.
Sirianni?
Sirianni don't. He's not making the playoffs with the Packers. He's not.
Has Sirianni missed the playoffs yet in his coaching career?
Give me a year where the Eagles did not
Bro,
have
has
a
he
top
missed
three
has
roster.
he missed the playoffs
Just-
a year in his coaching career? Bro?
Just give me that. Just give me that. When has he ever not had a top 3 roster? Just please answer.
Bro, when did he miss the playoffs, bro? We're talking
Okay,
about
so never. He's never
if you're
missed the
talking
playoffs. I answer your
okay.
question.
Okay, so
when?
if you're talking about rankings, bro, production, you are what your production is, bro. That's it. When it comes to sports, when it comes to any type of entertainment, you are what your production is.
All right, so I
He
got a
can't.
question then.
No, I don't.
Wait,
Hold
hold on. I'm sorry.
Finish
Before
your point,
before
Will.
you ask, hold
Finish your
on,
point,
Ray,
Will.
because I'm trying to
Coaching.
hold on. One second.
I can agree with that
So
with
what?
the
Wait.
players.
What are we arguing? Is it LaFleur is not top 5, top 10? What's the argument?
No, it's not about LaFleur at all. It's about
not about
Sirianni. He said
LaFleur.
Sirianni's not top 10. Like, that's crazy as hell to say
He's
a guy
not.
who's been to the Super Bowl twice is not top 10 as a coach.
He's not a top 10 coach. He's not. He has a great situation. He's in a situation where you literally cannot fail. Like, gang, like he's not calling plays.
What you
When
mean
he
he's in a
was calling
situation where you
plays-
can't
time out,
fail?
wait.
He ain't win the Super Bowl. He
Time
failed.
out. Wait, time out. When he was literally calling plays, that's when the Eagles went on a losing skid. He knew he was bad at his job and gave the position to someone else. What are we talking about?
That sounds like a good coach to me. He knows his flaws and he finds ways to
Dang.
overcome them. What are we talking about?
That's cool. I'm glad he has that self-awareness. That does not make him a good coach. It just means he's aware he's bad at his job. I can know that I'm not good at making fucking cheeseburgers and I could go hire a professional chef to do it. That doesn't make me any more of a chef. It just means I'm aware that I'm bad at cooking.
No, bro, you can't compare a chef to a head coach, bro. That's not even the same thing.
It's an analogy, bro. Relax.
But it's a bad one.
It's not. It is. The principle and the idea that I'm trying to tell you is that if someone is bad enough to realize that they're bad at something, then that means they're not good at it. Like, what are we saying? It's not rocket science. If I'm not good at it, I'm bad at it. Like, it's one or the other.
Bro, him not being good at calling plays with the Eagles at this point in his career does not make him a bad head coach, bro.
Yeah, it makes you a bad head coach when your team literally gets significantly better once the play calling rights are restricted from you that you took from yourself.
Bro, being a head coach is not about play calling, bro.
Hold on.
It's not. You're absolutely right. But
hey, I love this.
What I'm saying is, at the end of the day, if you're going to say he's a good coach, you have to tell me what makes him a good coach. Not because he's made 2 Super Bowls in 4 years. Cool, the accolades are there. That's fine.
He's a good coach because he knows how to win, bro. That's what good
coaches do. What the fuck does that mean? How? What does he do to win? Well, that's what I'm asking.
He coaches his team to victory. What are you talking about? What the fuck?
Okay, what does that mean? What does that entail? What is he doing? What's he doing to the game plan to make that happen?
Bro, do I look like I'm in the building? You can make all the
so you see how
want.
Hold on, wait, time out. You see how you can't say what he's doing, right? I can tell you exactly what Sean McVay do for the Rams to win. I can tell you exactly what Matt LaFleur do for the Packers to win. I can tell you what Kevin O'Connell do for the Vikings to win. You can't tell me what Nick Sirianni is doing for the Eagles to win. He's not this coach you think he is. He's not. Go ahead, Quincy. Go ahead. Go ahead, Quincy. You got it, bro.
All right. Look, let me ask a question real quick. This specifically for you, T-Bay. I'm gonna let everybody answer. Is Sean McDermott, does he have a case?
Sean McDermott better. If that's what you're gonna ask.
Yes.
No, does Sean McDermott have a case to be top 5 head coach?
No, not
no.
Yeah, no. Yeah,
Sean McDermott is in the same realm as Sirianni.
Shout out to Larry for, just giving us a chance.
Sean McDermott not top 5, bro. No. No,
Larry
he
just
don't
want us
have
to.
that.
Is he
Right.
top
Larry just want us
10?
to trash talk.
Yeah,
About.
yeah, he top 10. He top 10. He ain't top 5.
You said wait, Lo, what you said? You said what?
You just want us. You just want us to trash talk your ops, man. If you could bring up the Bills, the
Nah, I,
Patriots.
I legit was curious, bro. Legit was
Yeah,
curious.
you was
I was
curious
curious
to
to see
see
what
what we
y'all
was
head
gonna
was at.
say, man. My
Yeah,
boy was
exactly.
ready to
Yeah,
crash
exactly.
out.
I was gonna
When
give him
we,
top 10. I would have said something
bro,
crazy if you said he was top
fuck all
5.
that. When you were talking about McVay, bro. McVay has been to what, 2 Super Bowls?
You breaking up? I can't hear you.
Yeah,
Can
he
you
been
hear
to
me?
2 Super Bowls.
You
I
can
can
hear
hear
me?
you now. I can hear you now.
McVay been to 2 Super Bowls, bro. His accomplishments speak for themselves, bro. He's clearly the upper echelon, bro. You're talking about a guy who has never been to a Super
No, wait,
Bowl.
don't say that now. Don't say that now. Because the other week, y'all niggas looked at me crazy when I said he was a better coach than Dan
Bro,
Campbell.
we already
Y'all
owned
did.
up to it. Relax, nigga. Damn, we already owned up to it, bro.
No, I'm
Damn.
just saying. Don't
Bro,
say
T,
he's upper
number one,
echelon definitively now when y'all just had doubts about it. So I'm saying I love that y'all accepted that was facts that I was spitting that day.
T,
But I'm just
I never
saying.
once said he wasn't. I said I don't know off the top of my
Exactly.
Yes,
head.
you
What are
did.
you,
Well, be
bro?
capping. Yes, you did. You
I
Bro,
said
you
he
I
was
said
you
not.
he's a great head
I said
coach,
there was
bro.
no debate.
Bro,
I said there was no debate. He's not top 5. That's what I
but
said.
why you bringing it up? Because we already admitted to it. Why? So why you bringing it
no
up?
well light skinned in line because he said Dan Campbell was better. I remember that.
Because I think Dan Campbell's a better coach. That makes
You said no.
McVay not top 5.
You said he wasn't top 5, and now you
Bro,
said he is upper
okay.
echelon.
Listen, bro. Fuck all this. After the show, send me the clip of me saying that. Anyways,
I got you.
all
Don't
I'm
worry
saying
about it.
is LaFleur has not given you any reason to believe he can take a team to the Super Bowl because he has not. You're talking about a guy who made 2 Super Bowls in less than 5 years.
Mhm.
Obviously, he does the things you need to do to win. We could say whatever. Oh, his team is stacked. Yada yada. If you go through the best coaches in NFL history, they had better teams than other coaches.
Yeah, that's for sure.
All right, so how are we gonna nitpick now because we don't think a guy's good
I'm
because we're
not.
living
No,
in the
no.
time?
I'm not nitpicking. But what I'm saying is, okay. Let me give you an example. Is Brock Purdy a top? Do you think Brock Purdy a top 10 quarterback?
Top 10? It's debatable.
Will,
No,
don't do it, bro. Please, please.
no. He's not.
He's
Let's be
fringe.
real.
Depending what you look,
Let's be real. He's not.
depending on your list, bro.
Depending
Depending on your
on
list.
what? What are we
No,
doing?
He's not a top 10
depending on your.
quarterback. Y'all stop. Y'all stop.
Depending
Bro,
on what?
Chill. Hold on. Because you
I
got
just
some
asked this
people that
question in my other chat too.
listen. Because
okay,
you got
let's
some
look.
people. Because you
Who's
got
the
some
top 10
people.
quarterbacks, bro?
Hold on,
Obviously,
wait.
we
Look,
know the
listen,
top
bro.
4. We
You
know
got some
we know
people
Stafford. Like, come on, bro. But
that'll throw Jaden Daniels. Some people will do all that. So it depends on what you're looking at. Are you looking at complete career body of work or just off a season? What are you looking
Yeah,
at?
we can
Are you
look at
looking at
whatever you want to
talent?
look at. He's not top 10.
You can give them out like you can give them 10, maybe 11, bro.
No,
Say that again, Breeze.
No.
Say that again, Breeze.
You can give
no.
him 10, maybe outside of the top 10. No one's saying he's like top 5 and none of that stuff, but
right, but to say
based
he's
off
definitively not at, he couldn't even be at that 10 spot is kind of crazy considering
He
that.
like y'all
can't.
boys
Who?
wild,
Hold on,
man.
He
hold on,
can't.
guys.
Gang,
Y'all
Y'all
what?
boys
taking Brock.
wild,
Hold on,
man.
hold on.
We
Y'all
gotta
taking Brock
stop putting
Purdy
so much
over.
emphasis
Okay.
Hold on,
Okay.
hold on,
Okay.
hold on,
Look.
hold on.
Okay.
I'm gonna name the
Okay.
5. Hold on, because we did this already. I'm gonna name the 5. I'm gonna name the 5 right now. The definitive, everybody definitive 5, no order. We got
No, look,
Mahomes,
wait, hold on,
right?
Quincy. Hold on. Before you
Bro,
Are
take
you
off.
Breeze,
taking Purdy over
no.
Tua?
Before you
Hell
take
no.
off. Before you
That's what
take
I'm
off,
saying.
How's
So
he
bro.
like,
top
y'all
10?
can't name. Y'all can't. Come on, like,
Bro,
he's
I
not better
never said
than
Tua is the
these
10th
quarterbacks
best
to be top
quarterback in the
10.
league,
Come
though.
on, bro. Let's not do that.
But I'm saying
Look,
if
bro,
he's
before
not better than Tua, how does he even have an argument to be top
He's
10?
not top 10. He
Okay,
don't
can we
have no
go through the
argument.
10? Y'all are arguing everything, but y'all just won't go through the 10. Just go through the 10.
Okay, I go ahead, Quincy.
Okay, I just said I'm gonna name the
Thank you,
5. Hold on,
Quincy.
I'm gonna name the 5. Everybody's definitive 5. This is the consensus in the NFL world, right?
Right.
Lamar, Mahomes, Josh Allen, Joe Burrow, and if you want to, and of course, Stafford, right? I'm not saying Stafford top 5. I'm just saying that's the 5 obvious answers that I usually get. So I'm gonna go down. I'm gonna go down the list. I'm gonna ask y'all boys right now. Are we taking Purdy over Baker Mayfield?
No.
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 Okay. Are we taking Purdy over Justin Herbert?
No.
Are we taking Purdy over Jordan Love?
Hold on. But, you said no, but doesn't Herbert collapse in the playoffs every year? Like, I'm not even talking
Oh
about just
my
lose.
God.
I'm not talking about just lose. Don't he have historic collapses, bro? He's playing
Gang.
historically bad, bro.
Will, you're not wrong. I get
I'm
it.
a Herbert fan. But
Listen,
come on, bro.
my boy, you is not wrong. I agree. But you're not telling me you're taking Purdy over Herbert, bro. You're not telling me that, bro. I know you're not telling me that.
Do I think he's a better quarterback? No. Do I
Okay,
think he's a
okay.
better
So what we
quarterback?
talking?
No,
We talking
but
about who the better quarterback?
but we're talking about winning too, bro. Like
We just said rankings. We just said the rankings.
Purdy has benefited from a great, amazing situation for any great game manager. You could throw any game manager in there.
Oh, okay, bro. All right.
Okay, continue.
Will, I'm lying. Will, hold on. Will, am I lying? Am I lying, Will? Hold on. Hold on.
We're gonna say no. We're gonna say no. So we got Baker and Herbert. That we need 3 more. We're obviously not taking them over Daniels. So we need 2 more. Go ahead.
Okay, he said
Jordan Love.
Jordan, he's not better than Jordan Love. No.
Okay, Tua.
He's not
better than Tua.
Me personally, I take him over.
He's better than Tua.
Okay.
I'm taking him over
There we
Tua,
go. There we go. That's 10. All right.
Hold on. I got another one. Just to make sure he's not in that 11 spot. CJ Stroud.
Wait,
I'm taking Stroud over Purdy, but I take
Okay,
Purdy
then. So that's the 11 spot right there. That's off the dome.
Hey, hold on. Hey, Quincy, hold on. We throwing Daniels in there, bro. He just had 1 season, bro. Purdy been balling.
I didn't say Jaden Daniel. What are you talking about?
It don't matter.
I didn't even name Jaden Daniel.
Clearly
Somebody
better.
said
Don't do that,
better.
man.
Somebody said Daniels.
Clearly,
Breeze. I didn't say Jaden Daniel.
Said Daniels.
Bro,
Look,
anybody,
look,
any GM, any head coach, anybody in the NFL that works in the NFL is taking Jaden Daniels over Brian.
Hold on, but see, I didn't even name Jaden. I purposely left out Jaden Daniel just to show y'all I can name. Y'all not taking him over Kyler. Are y'all taking him over Kyler? No.
Y'all not taking him over Jalen Hurts.
That's what I'm saying. Like he's not even close to top 10 status. Let's not do that, bro. We know who Brock Purdy is.
He's not.
We know who Brock Purdy. He's a glorified game manager. He's just like Sam Darnold. He's just like Jared Goff. We got to chill with the putting game managers up there in rankings. They game managers at the end of the day.
So then, what do you?
Bro, you're talking about what makes a guy not a game manager?
A game manager is somebody who has to be in a specific system to thrive. That is a game manager.
So isn't that every quarterback?
No, that's not every quarterback. Because you can put guys like, let's not even do the top 5. You can put guys like Jordan Love in different systems and he'll thrive. You can put guys like Herbert. Herbert has seen different coaches and the postseason collapses are there, but he still thrived in most of his games. You can put certain quarterbacks in different systems and they thrive. Purdy is benefiting from a specific system.
We've only seen him in one system. How are you gonna say he can't do anything?
Because when the time comes to where he faces real defenses and he has to make those changes, he crumbles. We've seen it time and time again.
And bro,
just like Jared Goff.
And we've seen that with Jordan Love. Jordan Love only plays well during one point of the
We've
season.
seen that with Justin Herbert. What the fuck? Justin Herbert's historically bad.
What's the event? Is it the Daytona 500 or something? That's when Jordan Love goes
Toyotathon.
Yeah,
you're talking about Toyotathon.
And then, bro, and then the rest of the year, bro, he's just pedestrian.
Oh man! All right, man. We're not doing this Brock Purdy conversation, bro. Y'all boys, come on, man. We're not doing this.
Listen, I asked you to name 10. You named 10, bro. I respect it. Just like I said, like you
got. We can name 5 more. Shit, it's 5 more.
T, I know you like watching niggas lose rather than a guy who can get to the Super Bowl, but it's okay, bro.
No, it's not about that. But gang, we got to be honest, bro. We got to be honest. It's situations matter just as much as the player and coaches matter. Like,
bro, of course, I never said that. But if situations matter as much as who the player is, that should still contribute into how good of an overall player they are. It shouldn't just be talent. At the end of the day, there's plenty of quarterbacks or running backs or whoever who could have been better than Emmitt Smith and whoever, right? There's other players who could have been better than them if they were in the better positions, but we'll never rank them better because of what these other guys accomplished. It don't matter about nothing else. We never be like, oh, Emmitt Smith's only the number 1 rusher because he rushed behind the Dallas Cowboys line. We never say he's only the number 1 rusher because of that.
But people never say he's the GOAT running back either, so I'm not understanding the
argument. Plenty of people have Emmitt Smith as a GOAT, bro. I'm not.
No.
Even Cowboys fans aside, yes, bro, I've seen it, especially a lot of old heads, bro.
Do you know the people when you to look at the polls? When I look at the surveys, majority of people say it's Barry Sanders. I
Right,
don't
you're
see.
talking about majority, bro, but people still have Emmitt Smith as the GOAT, bro, outside of Cowboys fans. That's all I'm saying.
No,
I
that's
wasn't,
cool, but at the end
bro,
of the day, we
I
know.
wasn't making the example to nitpick that Emmitt Smith is the GOAT. I don't give a fuck about that argument. What I'm saying is we put so much stress and so much correction on situations when situations still make football, bro. Like we're talking about the difference between the Chiefs, Mahomes being legendary and Mahomes being fucking Justin Herbert could only be Andy Reid, bro. We don't really know. We don't know how he would have been if he didn't get to develop under the greatest offensive mind that has ever coached this game.
I mean,
So we
situations and contests fair. That's fair. You're not wrong.
so like at the end of the day, we still got to put some respect on the ability to win, bro. You got Herbert over him, who is a garbage choker in the playoffs, bro. Like, yes, I understand the arm talent's better, right? He reads defenses better, all of that stuff, right? Cool. But he still collapses when he has all the opportunity in the world to win these games. It's not like he played the greatest defense in the world in the Texans. Collapsed, garbage, broke down. At least Purdy can keep his composure to win playoff games. That's all I'm saying. That shit matters. The intangibles matter just as much as your arm talent.
And you're
I
a
mean,
1,000% right. I don't disagree with
just to
that.
piggyback on situations, we also never seen Herbert with a team as great as Purdy's. Just if we're talking situations, just being real, we haven't seen Herbert with a Nick Bosa, with a Fred Warner. Like we didn't see things like that. Like I understand we're talking on ability to win the game and stuff like that, but we haven't
Bro,
seen we haven't
bro, that
seen
don't,
Herbert
bro.
with the
The defensive
supporting
players
cast,
do not
bro.
matter when your quarterback is throwing multiple interceptions
What do
every
you
playoff
mean
game.
that the defense
He
does
got three
matter,
in
bro?
both playoff games, bro.
But the defense does matter, bro. If you're talking about keeping the game together and when the only, like for example, the only reason Jared Goff and the Detroit Lions beat the Texans was because the Lions defense clamped down. Let's not act like Jared Goff just came out there and started dealing after those 5
Bro,
picks.
nobody gives a fuck about
Let's
Jared
be
Goff, bro. You're bringing up
we're
irrelevant examples
but
to
you're
stretch your
speaking about
narrative, bro.
context. No, you're speaking about context. If you're gonna speak context and say a quarterback should keep composure and everything, let's be real. When Tom Brady won that 28-3 against the Falcons, the defense did a great job of holding the Falcons down in that second half. Tom Brady
Um,
didn't just come out and throw a million yards. Tom Brady dealt, but that defense dealt as well. That's why it sucks when you just say, okay, Purdy can go out there and win games and keep composure. When we've seen Purdy had terrible stretches and Nick Bosa come through with sacks, Fred Warner come through locking stuff down. Those DBs are
You
coming
got
through
a
in the
point.
clutch.
You
We've
got a
seen
point.
situations. So,
bro,
bro, the
that's
same way
fine,
you could
bro.
say,
That's
but the
fine, bro.
same
Show
way
me a
you're saying
playoff game where Purdy threw
situation,
3 interceptions, bro.
but the same way you're saying,
But he
okay,
not
bro,
gonna do that because they don't rely on him throwing it like
Bro,
that. That's what I'm
no,
saying, though. He's
no,
a
exactly,
no.
game
bro.
Listen,
manager. They're not
listen.
gonna rely on him
I don't
to
care
make
about
those
none
type
of
of
that. I
throws.
don't care about none of that,
Bro,
bro.
that's fine that you
He's
don't
gonna
care,
dink
but
and duck.
it's because
Most of Purdy's
it's
touchdowns from last year, they showed the chart. He barely threw it past 15, 20 yards. It
You
was
talking about
straight
last year is
yak.
in 2023 or last year is in the season that's current the
No,
playoffs?
2023.
Okay,
It
bro.
was yak. His touchdowns came from yards after catch. It was
Okay.
check downs.
I
Most of
mean
his touchdowns was
that's
check
fine.
downs.
That's fine, bro. That's
CMC
his
check
system.
down,
He has
Debo
shown the ability
screen.
to throw downfield, though. It's not like he never throws downfield.
What
Now
I'm
he's not the
saying is he's
greatest,
not
bro.
gonna have those interceptions because they don't ask him to throw downfield. That's why I'm
Same
saying
thing
Bro,
he's
with
a
Jalen
game
Hurts,
manager.
bro.
bro,
They
what do you
ask
expect?
him to
Justin
make
Herbert was
simple little
throwing. He had
5 yard
multiple interceptions
passes.
in playoff games, less than 15 yards from the line of scrimmage, bro. I've watched him lose. I watched him lose these games, not just play bad in the team loss. I've watched him lose these games. I am an avid Justin Herbert fan, bro. I watched him lose these games. We cannot sit there and act. I'm not saying everything is on him. Of course, it's easier to win games when your defense is better. But when you're coming out and throwing 3 or 4 interceptions in a playoff game, absolutely unacceptable. We can talk about arm talent and all that other good stuff as much as we want.
What up, Jeff?
You have to respect mindset and intangibles, bro. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm done
We
on it
can
though. I don't want to
respect that,
stretch the
but they go
show.
hand in hand with situations, bro.
What you, Larry Six? Y'all got anything y'all want to add?
Nah, I don't have nothing, man.
You got anything, Larry?
He's strictly in here to talk about the Eagles.
Nah, dog.
All right, so let's just run off into the other. Let's run off into the other side of the conference, man. The AFC side. We got, like we said earlier, like I said earlier, Patrick Mahomes once again back in the big bench, and he got some new faces with him. As we know, Xavier Worthy, DeAndre Hopkins, these guys, they're helping him, trying to make the way with what I thought was the best defense in the playoffs and the best defense in the league. So, what's our thoughts about the Bills and the Chiefs game, man? First off, before we even talk about the Chiefs, what's your thoughts on Josh Allen, man? It's a lot of people saying they feel bad for him and stuff like that. Yeah, I don't know.
Feel bad.
Well,
Feel bad.
what's your thoughts, man? Do y'all feel bad for Josh Allen, man?
Hell no, I don't feel
I
bad for
do
him.
not.
He chose to stay with that team. I don't never feel bad for
I
nothing.
do
Hell
not feel
no.
bad for Josh
Hell
Allen.
no.
No, I don't feel bad for him.
Who want to start this off? Because I got a lot to say. Who want to start this off?
You go ahead.
Go ahead, Quincy. You got it.
Bruh, I had my my Lamar, what's the criticism? I want everybody out there. I want everybody who's watching this to keep the same energy we all have for Lamar. We got to keep that same energy for Josh Allen. I don't want to hear nothing about no Josh Allen. Since that 2021 when they lost in the AFC Championship in OT?
That wasn't the AFC Championship. That was
No, when they lost to the Chiefs.
Yes, bro. Yes, that was 2021.
Okay.
But yeah.
It's been what 3-4 years now, 4 or 5 years, whatever, since that loss. And all we been hearing is, Josh Allen, he could have won that game if he had a chance on the last drive. He could have took him down the field if the rules wasn't different. They done changed the whole playoff OT rule because they was crying about Josh Allen and this overtime drive. What did y'all see when Josh Allen had the last drive to win the game? Maybe I'm tripping, but you know what I saw? I saw somebody who can't get it done. The same BS criticism that we give Lamar. It's not BS because Lamar is a playoff stinker. It's not BS. Let me correct that. Lamar, he's a playoff stinker. But the same criticism we have for Lamar, we never had for Joe. I'm not saying we, because I know y'all boys ain't y'all know ball. But the same criticism the media, the fans had for Lamar, they did not have for Josh Allen. Josh Allen ain't got no All Pros. He shouldn't even win MVP if we being honest.
He does have an All Pro. He does have.
Oh, I'm sorry, no first team All Pros. I'm sorry, not no All Pro. No first team All Pros. Mm-hmm. He got no Super Bowl appearances, 0 MVPs as of today. He might win his first one this season. Josh Allen he's a good quarterback. He is in that top 5 tier, but we gotta chill with comparing him to Lamar. We gotta chill with comparing him to I'm gonna say hell yeah. What you crazy? They're the same. They're the same thing. When I say compare, I'm talking about placing him on a tier above Lamar, because people be saying, it's Mahomes then Allen. No, it ain't. It ain't Mahomes then Allen. It's Mahomes. You got Lamar, and then you got everybody else at this point. I don't want to hear nothing. I don't want to hear nothing about no Josh Allen no more. I don't want to hear no excuses about Josh Allen no more. That's insanity, bro. They put the ball in his hands on the final drive, and we saw he could have easily. Maybe I'm tripping. Was I the only one expecting that blitz on that last play?
Not from a corner. I expected dogs to come, but not from a corner.
No, I expected.
I was screaming it's gonna be a blitz.
Yeah, that's what Steve Spagnuolo do.
That's exactly what Spags do. Thank you, Bill. Thank you.
But that's coaching, bro. The runner ran.
But if you're this number 2 quarterback, right? If you're this guy who gets it done, you've been in the league how long? You watch film. I don't watch film as like they do, and I knew that blitz was coming.
Quincy,
you feel me?
Quincy.
You come on, bro.
Quincy,
he ain't got no excuse. He could have audibled it. He could have read it right, because I saw it coming.
Listen, you don't have no argument for me, bro.
Oh, okay. But I'm gonna hand it off to you. What's up, Breeze?
Quincy, we knew the blitz was coming. We knew Spags was gonna dial up pressure. But from that corner to bring a corner, that was a ballsy call. I give it to Spags. It worked, but that was a ballsy call.
It was a ballsy call. It was. Okay, bro. Because it was only 4th and 5. But at the same time, it wasn't just the corner that beat the line. The whole D line beat them boys. He should have knew that blitz was coming. You can't just say it was the corner. The whole D line was there. You feel? I understand it was just the corner, but it wasn't.
The
So
corner's the one that
how
made the
is the
play. The
narrative
only thing is that we expected the D line to come bring pressure, bro. The corner got there, which hey, shout out to the corner, he did his thing. But we expected pressure from the D line. Was that
I,
play?
I
Was the
agree,
offense
Breeze. I
prepared?
agree. But what I'm saying is, it wasn't just the corner that got in his face. When you go back, I watched that play about 10 times now, and it's been all over social media. Oh, dog, and everybody blaming Kincaid. Come on, bro. Let's not do
We're
that.
not. We're not blaming
No,
them,
bro.
bro.
I said
Now a
on
lot of
Facebook,
people
bro.
is blaming
A
Dalton
lot of
Kincaid.
people like, nah,
I
and I'm
said
not
on
saying y'all
Facebook
boys.
you
I'm not
can't
saying y'all
blame.
boys. I'm
Yeah,
talking
you
about
can't blame
online.
him.
Like a lot of people. Oh, Kincaid could have caught that. Come on, bro.
I mean, he could have caught it, just like Mark Andrews could have caught it, but he didn't. At the end of the day, if you're the quarterback, you get the most praise, you get the most blame. That's just how it
Exactly.
is.
Like they keep trying to deflect it onto to Kincaid. No, like come
But
on,
but
bro.
but my point to you is, you just said it's bye, Stick. Okay, go. Okay, go in the living room. You got you said you had Mahomes, Lamar, and then Allen. Or the Mahomes, Lamar, and everybody else. But that don't make sense. If they none of them have ever been to well, Joe Burrow been to a Super Bowl.
I was about to
But
say, where's
but
Burrow?
if none of them have ever won a Super Bowl, how are they not on the same tier
Oh,
player?
let me admit my fault, y'all boys. My bad. Burrow is up there. My bad. My fault. I'm so sorry.
Burrow,
I be
Burrow,
forgetting about my dog.
Burrow
I'm
is
sorry. I'm sorry.
Burrow
My
is
Burrow's
bad.
up
two.
where? Burrow's up.
Burrow is two.
He's up. He's
He's
right under
two.
Mahomes. Right
Burrow
under
Okay,
too
bro.
for
So
me.
Mahomes.
here, this is my point. This is
Burrow
where I'm
too
about
for
to
me.
get you, right? So you want to talk about Burrow's right there, right? How many game-losing turnovers in the fourth quarter has he had this year? Games they could have won if he did not turn the ball over late in the fourth quarter to win
He
games.
lost first game to the Patriots because of that.
Bro,
Started
stop,
off
Shit.
the
bro. Let him
season.
answer. Let him
I
answer.
I already know where you're going. I'm gonna admit defeat on that. I ain't
Yeah,
even gonna.
yeah, my point exactly, bro. So you can't talk about he's here when he also is choking. He's a big reason why his team didn't make the playoffs. Now, do I think a lot of stuff also plays into that? Yes, bro. But when you have the ball, it is your responsibility to protect it. You're turning the ball over in these late game situations to lose games.
But bro, he's going. Bro, he's
Yeah,
in
I'm
games
about to say
where
a big reason. I don't
teams
know
are
if it's
scoring
big.
40 to 35 points on them.
But
How
bro,
can you
you gotta
expect him to
understand.
go out and score every possession, fam?
Hold
But look,
on.
check it out
We
though.
steering
Check it
away,
out though.
man.
Check it
Forget
out.
Burrow. We steering away. We need to keep on with the Josh Allen talk. We steering
But
away,
look,
y'all boys. Hold
Right,
on.
but look,
bro.
Forget
At
but
the end of
look,
the
Burrow.
look.
day,
Forget Burrow. No, Josh
Josh
Allen. He ain't
Allen,
getting off this. He ain't
he's
getting off
not.
this week. He
He's
ain't getting off
not,
easy
bro.
this week.
Just like
Let's talk about
I
Josh
said, if
Allen.
you want to win, play better. Like there's no excuse to lose. Like at the end of the day, if you wanted to win, you would have played better. That
That's
just is what it
facts.
is. And I
That's
said you can't
facts.
blame Kincaid for a drop
That's
when
facts.
it's an errant pass. It's all in the air. The ball
And
starting to
let's not
wobble.
forget, he had two fumbles. Everybody keep forgetting he
Right,
fumbled the ball.
right. So at the end of the
And
day, like no, if you want to win, play better. It is what it is. Like,
That's
they should have
facts.
just played better. Same
That's
thing I do with
facts.
Lamar. I always say your production is what you're based on. Like that's it. You can't go, oh, well, this person's this person's that, yada 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 yada. It is what it is. They
hey Quincy,
none of them have been able to get over the hump other than Burrow in the playoffs of Mahomes. The
hey Quincy,
only the
let's
only thing that kind of differentiates my opinion versus Shaw's is I think losing in the playoffs because you're turning the ball over and because you're playing bad and all that other stuff, right? I think that holds a lot of weight, especially when you're the most electric player in the world and you're arguably the best player in the world this year. I do think that at some point it has to be like, okay, like he literally just cannot handle it. Like Allen, he can't handle it either. But like if we can play semantics, but you can clearly see the difference like on how they play, just their overall playoff careers. You can clearly see the difference, in my opinion. I mean, if you can't, well, then hey, listen, that's on you, bro.
hey Quincy, let's look at it like this. Josh Allen, I think before he had those two fumbles again, he had two fumbles against the Chiefs, right? Before he had those two fumbles, I think he had the best touchdown to turnover ratio in the playoffs by far, right?
That's fine,
Lamar
Breeze. But
Jackson, Lamar, look, listen, look, listen, bro,
about the
look,
previous
listen, just
game.
listen,
We
bro, just
talking
listen,
about
just
when it
listen, bro,
matters the
just listen,
most.
just listen. When Lamar Jackson gets into the playoffs, He choose to have his first double-digit turnover games. He choose to have the worst turnovers. He choose to shit the bed. It's
Breeze,
okay. But
hold on, Breeze.
listen, bro.
You
Just
forget
listen.
we was on the
Just
same
listen.
side last week.
I'm
I
just
agree with you
saying.
on the
Look,
Lamar
listen.
take.
Listen, bro.
Why we bringing
I'm
up
just saying.
Lamar?
I'm just saying this.
Why
When
we
you
bringing up
say,
Lamar?
look,
Me
because
and
look,
Will, we
when
all agree with you. We say, yeah, we got Lamar got to own up to it. He got
But look,
stinkers.
bro, when you say they're one and the same, make sure you just keep the whole playoff resume. Make sure you just look at them definitively and see that one guy has great regular seasons and then double-digit shit turnovers in the
Bruh,
playoffs,
they are one
and
and the
then one
same,
bro.
guy,
bro.
they're not one and the
They
same,
are
bro.
one and the same.
They're
They in the
not.
same tier, bro.
They're
So
not, bro. They're
look,
not, bro.
this one thing I can say about this too. Lamar did have a bad game that game against the Bills until the end. At the end, we seen him play clutch football. He came back, came down the stretch. They scored. He got him there. I saw Josh Allen get the ball with 2 minutes left and throw for 5 yards.
Gang,
That was
hold on,
terrible.
sis. Hold on, sis. I'm glad you brought that up because I was just about to go there. They love bringing up the playoff overall numbers, what he did this, that, and the third. The fuck just this year. Last year, when he had the ball on the 20, 3 straight plays, he shitted the bed. Y'all love doing this shit for Josh Allen, bro. And
I'm not. Hold on. I'm agreeing with you. We are on the same
You
page.
said
hold
3
on,
straight
hold on,
penalties.
hold on. When Diz was wide open on the drag route, he completely missed them. Now, did Diz have a huge drop in that game? Absolutely. But when he wide open on the second to last, third to last play of the game, Josh Allen missed him. You got, I think it was Gabe Davis, if I'm not mistaken, that was running open on the post route. He misses him. Gang, y'all did not let Lamar breathe last week after a clear drop. But y'all telling me Josh Allen, because he's got impressive numbers and loses, it's okay? Like,
Bro,
Bro, we're not
nobody
saying
ever
it's
said
okay.
that.
We're
Tease.
not
This
saying
is
it's
what I'm
okay.
talking
I'm
about.
not talking about you. Will, I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about Breeze. He's giving passes right now.
We're not
That's
giving
what he
passes,
just tried
bro.
to do.
Bro, I'm not giving a pass. I'm just
Yeah,
saying,
you
bro.
just said, man.
Bro,
Listen, man.
I'm
Oh
not
my
giving a pass, bro. You're misinterpreting what I said. For
Yeah, you
Quincy to
just
say,
said,
look,
no,
listen,
no, no. This what
T,
you said to Quincy. This what you just said to Quincy. You just said take in the whole body of work of the playoffs. You just said that. Did you not just say that?
yes, yes.
Okay, so if we're taking in the whole body of work, let's also take into the fact that what Six just said. One nigga led his team down the field to potentially tie the game, and the other one couldn't do it for 2 straight years. Can we
So
not
T,
say that?
let me ask you this: if you put
It's
me in
yes
that
or no,
hole,
brother. It's
T,
yes
you
or no.
put
Can
me
we
in
not
that
say that?
hole, T, you put me in that hole, and you try your best to get me out, and it doesn't work. I'm not giving you credit for putting me in the hole in the first place.
Gang, but you're
I'm not giving you credit. I'm not saying Josh Allen doesn't deserve to be criticized because he does. He can't beat Mahomes. I give it to him. He can't beat Mahomes, but Lamar can't beat anybody.
he
It
could have
seems like
beat
when
Joe
he gets to the
Burrow either.
playoffs, it seems like Lamar can't beat anybody. It seems like Lamar can't play that regular season merchant football he plays. He can't. He can't. Well, damn. Bro. Like, come on, chill, bro. They both shit the bed in the playoffs, but stop acting like Lamar is just out there, just out there, just playing scotch-free, great, clear-cut, great football. It's not happening, bro. It's
I
not.
didn't say that. I didn't say he
I'm
played
just
great. I
saying, but
said
that's
he
why
had
when
to shoot.
Quincy say they're one and the same in the playoffs, they're not. Josh Allen
Bro,
just
yes,
cannot
they
beat that
are,
Yes,
bro.
defensive.
they are.
Listen,
They're
They're the
one
yes,
and the
same
they
same.
are,
person.
They're
bro.
one and the
They're the
Breeze,
same.
they
same
the
Because at
same
the
person.
end of the
player
day,
in the
you
playoffs,
are what your
bruh.
production
They the
is.
same player.
Yes, you are what your production is. Their production is they cannot win to get to the Super Bowl. So they're one and the
Nah,
same.
man.
They
I
one
just
in the
know.
same. They can't
I
get
just
over that
know.
hump
The
to make the
only
Super
difference
I
Bowl.
is
just know
whatever
one
car
guy
takes
That's
you
why I
is
said
further.
he
having
giving
these.
a pass because the nigga
I'm
just
not.
Hold on,
said
Yes,
because
that.
I'm
hold
not.
on, Breeze. Did Lamar not make the AFC Championship last year and lose to Mahomes?
Last year, right?
Yeah, they won in the same. They cannot get past that hump. That's it.
Bro, Lamar
Didn't Zay
Jackson. I'm
Flowers fumble
saying.
at the goal line?
Here
But
we go.
Lamar had a little stinker too during the game. Like we can't be doing that, y'all.
And
Come
that's and
on.
Last year, Lamar was ass in that game. I'm just saying.
Exactly. Like, come on, y'all. We gotta keep it real 100%.
Hey
we
man,
keeping it
this
real.
is what I heard from Rizzo, man. He said Lamar puts them in the hole, right? This is how they're one and the same. Lamar puts them in the hole. Josh Allen can't get them out of the hole. They're in the same hole. Same. That's it.
That's
That's
it.
it.
That's it. Because Josh Allen, yes, he's gonna play good. But when you put the ball in Josh Allen's hands to win that playoff game, they ain't gonna win. That's it. That's facts.
So let me
Lamar
ask
put
you.
them
Lamar
in the
get you
hole,
down
but
there.
Lamar gonna give them a chance to at least win the game. Josh Allen, yeah, whatever. When they get into the hole and they give him the ball to win the game, they ain't winning it. It's the same
I'm
Hey,
thing.
I'm
hey,
I'm
before
just
we get too far
confused.
off topic, I want to say that this is the reason why I have the Chiefs winning. Their defense, well, their coaching is always wins games. At the end of games, they're always out coaching their opponent.
That's
No
facts.
matter no matter how the game goes, like no matter how the game goes, who they're playing, what the circumstances are, don't matter how long, how many yards they got to get, don't matter how many yards the other team got to get. They are always going to make that one play to win the game. Right? That's why they are always going to be the best until that coaching staff breaks up because
And what
they
is
are the
crazy?
best coached team I have ever seen,
What is
aside from the
crazy?
Patriots,
Every
obviously.
every game they have is close. If it's a close game, the Chiefs got it. If it's a close game, they got it. It literally has to be the Eagles literally have to be perfect to win the game. Honestly, I could be honest with you. They
They're gonna
have
have
to
to
be
be more than
perfect.
perfect, bro. I ain't even gonna
Yeah,
cap.
they
They'll have
have
to
to.
be
They
more than
literally
perfect.
they got to force turnovers. They got to capitalize on every turnover, and they got to play smash mouth football. I mean, they've been doing it. The screens, the
Yeah,
Gene's been
but
playing
see, the thing
physical.
is now y'all's about to play a defense who got a one of them ones in the middle. Chris Jones is one of them ones. Y'all ain't gonna be able to just bully him up and down the field. Y'all gonna get y'all's, but y'all gonna have to work around that. That game plan is gonna have to be more than just Saquon Barkley.
I ain't gonna lie, I'll be scared. I got Jake Elliott on my team. I'll be terrified.
Hey, terrified. I am terrified of him. I've been saying this
I'll
the
be
whole the
terrified.
whole time, the whole playoffs.
That
Hey,
man is
Breezo always gonna shut out the kickers, boy.
that. I'm trying to tell you, them boys made me so much money this year.
Yeah, Breeze on his kicker tickets, huh?
I'm trying to tell you.
Nah, but let's move on, man. Larry, you got anything you want to add to that though? Yeah, I know you ain't really
Hey,
speak.
I mean, I'm a Josh Allen guy,
I already
man. To
know
be
you.
honest with
I
you,
know you had Lamar the second best quarterback, so I wanted to hear
I
what you
do
had.
got Lamar second best, and I got Josh Allen third. I got Burrow behind him, man.
Bro, you
I
got
know,
Burrow fourth, bro.
yes,
That's
bro. I
insanity,
do.
bro.
How?
I mean, I'm not gonna
I'm
lie.
taking everything into account, bro.
Two through
Even
four
with the
is
Super
pretty
Bowl.
interchangeable, bro. Like that's I'm not really mad. Me, I ain't gonna lie. Burrow my two though. I ain't gonna lie. Me, he two for me, but I'm not. I'm not mad at it if you say he fourth. I'm not mad if you say he third. I think two through four they interchangeable. Like
Yeah,
Hey,
that's pretty fair. That's
hey,
pretty
just
fair.
watch next season, bro. The Ravens gonna collapse, man. It's over. It's done.
I just don't feel like Josh Allen not he obviously not doing enough to just, get over the hump. Just Mahomes, man. You can't really bet against him. Unfortunately, I do got the Eagles in this one. I'm gonna be honest.
I bet you won't put that on the
oh,
parlay.
The Super Bowl
Hey,
preview next week, man.
better.
Y'all getting ready, y'all
Hey
say.
man, I got that on the parlay, man. Eagles dub. I ain't gonna
Y'all
lie to
boys
you.
tripping. Niggas want to
But
lose
I
let's
money.
got the Eagles.
let's get into the other topic, man, that we got tonight, man. Let me see. So earlier we was talking about the Super Bowl. I want to know who y'all think has more to gain from a Super Bowl win. Who do y'all think have more to gain? Does Jalen Hurts have more to gain, or does Saquon Barkley? In terms of their legacies, not their rankings or anything like that of today, but the rankings in terms of like 10 years once they retire. Like who gains more from it?
I think Barkley.
I think Saquon Barkley,
Absolutely,
bro.
absolutely, Barkley.
Barkley.
Yeah,
I
because
Definitely
think I think
Saquon.
Saquon Barkley, especially since the NFL kind of looked at the running back position as of late. I think Saquon Barkley is going to be like one of the great running backs in history, man. And
Get out of the shower and get in your
A
room
Super Bowl
now.
will establish, the Canton thing in the future.
Mm.
I think this better for his legacy. I think
yeah,
Jalen
I
Hurts
think
is a
Barkley.
great benefitor from it.
Mm.
Like,
I'm gonna be honest.
like
I think I don't know. Like I'm not gonna say it hurts Jalen Hurts' legacy, but
Nah, definitely not.
it's kind of like damn, like Saquon Barkley literally carried y'all all season. That's kind of what it comes to. Like y'all needed him. He is the one person that got y'all team there. Like Jalen Hurts didn't do it. That's how it kind of looks if they end up winning the Super Bowl.
I'm not
Yeah.
gonna lie. Not, like when I look at it, I think I'm gonna tell you why I think it's Saquon. I think it's Saquon because history, he didn't get the Russian title. He didn't break that record. But if he goes on and gets that Super Bowl MVP, he's still in the history books. You get me? Because that Russian record would have put him in the history books, but a Super Bowl MVP will also put him in the history books. Do I think he'll ever replicate another season like this? I think maybe he'll get close again, but I don't think he's gonna flat out rush again for the same amount of yards ever again. I think this is his peak season. I'm not saying he's never going to come close again, but as far as like getting to that point where it's almost over, where it's almost guaranteed, I don't think he's going to get there again. I'm not saying he's going to decline, he's going to drop off. I just think maybe moving forward, we'll see like differences, maybe free agents, maybe an injury in the tackle, maybe something to happen. I just don't see him going crazy again like this moving forward. Um, with Jalen Hurts, man, he is what he is. When he got drafted, he came in. No one said, "Hey, Jalen Hurts is going to be the face of the NFL." No, he's a serviceable guy. You put him in a good system, and you build around his skill set, which is his legs and occasional extended plays, and he can make a play every now and then with his arm. So the narrative is kind of set on him. Just winning a ring would just solidify that hey, they made a good pick and they made good business decisions and built around them moving forward. But now, if he wins Super Bowl MVP, he go out there, he 300, 4 touchdowns, and Super Bowl MVP, then he's gonna shut a lot of people up, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. He's gonna
Yeah, the
shut.
the context of them winning also matters. Like, because if say
Yeah,
Barkley gets shut down, or say he's like 80 yards, no TDs, and the Eagles win, then it's like, all right, like Hurts he needed the help, but Hurts was the deciding factor. So
Hmm.
it's gonna be crazy, no lie. I
Doesn't
just don't
No,
see
Saquon
him.
only need like 34 rushing yards to get the all-time rushing
I
title in the
think
play
I
in
think he
playoff
needs like
history?
100, bro.
Nah,
But I don't know.
he only needs 30 yards. I agree
34,
with
he,
you.
right?
Yeah, he
yeah, he
only
needs
needs 30.
34.
So I
Hey,
mean that in itself, you know,
He
is
has the.
going.
hey,
He also has the. I know he has the most 60+ yard runs in the playoffs of any running
Hmm.
back ever. So man,
hey,
Saquon one of them
question.
ones, man. I told y'all this last year when we discussed this, and niggas in the shop thought I lost my mind. I said him and CMC the same running back. They
Yep.
just
Hmm.
situations. Like
Yep.
that's all it
Yep.
is.
I'll
Hey,
take Saquon over C Mac.
Look,
moving forward.
You can vouch for me, bro. You know damn well I've been saying that Barkley is the best running back in the league since he's been drafted.
Hmm.
Oh yeah, for sure. I've already listen, brother. We've been on it. Me, you, Larry, somebody else. I forgot who else. But man, we've been on the Barkley train since he was drafted. Like I've been knew Barkley was one of them ones. I
I
told
said
Larry
number one overall pick.
that he should have been at least a top 2 pick. Like so. I mean, listen, he just special, man. He's special talent, and I think he does benefit more from the Super Bowl win. Because I'm gonna be honest with you, if they win the Super Bowl, I think he will get the Super Bowl MVP. Because I think he is going to light the world on fire. He has to light the world on fire if the Eagles win. Because I get it, the Eagles got McDuffie. No, I mean not McDuffie. The Eagles got AJ Brown and Smitty. I get it, but McDuffie, damn good corner. They got 2 young good corners with the Chiefs. And Eric Reed, man, Eric Reed. I don't know what he's done to rejuvenate his career with the Chiefs, but he playing good football, man. And Nick
Spagnola,
Bolton,
bro. Spagnola.
Spags is a great coach. I gotta give him his due. But at the end of the day, I think Saquon got to light the world on fire, and I think that's going to lead him to a Super Bowl MVP. If he wins a Super Bowl MVP, he's entering a conversation of a top 20 running back of all time. I just think he's that good, and
One of the
hell,
best
You
seasons ever.
said top what?
top 20.
But do his career stats match that?
I'm talking about the peaks. I'm talking about his peak.
If you're talking peak, then he got to be top 5.
A top
Hey,
5 peak.
moving forward with
We talking about peak like in general or just this season?
A top 5 peak like this season. You're saying this version of Saquon Barkley is a top 5 peak of all time?
It gotta be,
At the
bro.
running
When
back
you when
Hey,
you
position, I
when
would
you
I ain't
fact
agree.
gonna
when
lie.
you
It
factor in
is.
everything, bro. Come on, bro. He came close to
It
breaking the rushing
is.
title, and he had to sit out a couple halves. Come on, bro. Like he would have easily shattered it and kept it going if he didn't sit out a couple halves and miss that game, bro.
I don't know, man. It's too many seasons,
It's not
man.
even that. Is also the fact that Jalen Hurts took how many touchdowns off him. Like
The
when we're looking at,
touchdown merchant.
man, fuck all that. When we're talking about context, bro, he would have had like damn near what 30 TDs this year, damn close.
Yeah,
If
I'm not
Hurts didn't
denying.
keep
I'm not
doing the tush
denying
push,
you.
then
You
on
right.
top of that, he's about to have the greatest running back season, regular season and postseason combined in NFL history. Then if he wins the Super Bowl, I'm sure that he'll be the MVP because he's the best player on that offense. So it's like, you know what I mean? It's kind of like, all right, like he's literally the driving force behind the team that couldn't get it done. He stopped a three-peat. You know what I'm saying? He broke apart the wins in the dynasty. Potentially, we don't know if Chiefs are going to go back after this, even though I assume they will. But you know what I mean? There's so much hanging on this. Like this season, the narrative for who Saquon Barkley is can literally just skyrocket based on what happens in this game.
Hey, let me ask y'all something. Moving forward,
I
y'all think
don't know,
y'all think
man.
Jalen Hurts get a $300 million contract?
He might.
Say that again.
Shit.
Moving forward, y'all think Jalen Hurts get a $300 million contract?
Hell no.
He
They
might.
bet. Hey,
Shit.
they
He
bet
might.
not.
Cause
They
I
He
think
better
might.
not.
Philly.
I
I
mean,
think Philly will give it to him.
cause
They
I
better
think they
not.
would give it to him.
theoretically,
The team. I think they'll give it to him.
bro, think about it. AJ Brown and Devontae Smith. Of course, they're getting less opportunities because the run game is so dominant. So imagine how awkward negotiations are going to be when they go in there and they're like, "Hey, y'all know who I am," and they pull that, "Hey, but look at your numbers. You're not looking like that top one receiver that you want to get paid." Like, I'm not saying that they aren't elite talents, but like, you know how the business goes, bro. They go in there, "Hey, your numbers aren't looking so good," even though it's obvious the offense is predicated on running. Like, how do you guys think the Eagles handle that moving forward? What do you guys think?
I think they're gonna pay Jalen Hurts. That's what I think. I mean,
And what
I think
about
they're gonna
Smitty?
pay him. I don't think they're gonna give him 300 million. Though I'm gonna just be honest.
And what you think about Smitty and AJ Brown when it's time for their contracts?
they're. I think AJ Brown's. I think
But
AJ
then
Brown.
Devontae Smith just signed a contract.
Devontae Smith just signed an extension.
Well,
And
Smitty and
AJ Brown
no, not
signed a
Smitty. I
what?
mean
A
AJ Brown.
5 year?
Yeah, they
So what y'all
both
think
they
they?
both locked up for at least another 3 years, at
So
least.
y'all think they set moving forward? Then they give you all the precedent for 300 mil for Jalen Hurts. Then
That's why I think he's gonna get the money. Like they already got their main components on their teams locked up. They are pretty much have nothing to invest in. There's no real glaring weakness on their team as it stands right now. They're going if they have the cap, they're going to give them the money. That's just what it is.
and Jalen Carter. This is his. What year is this for him?
This
Year
is second
two.
year.
Second year.
This
He was a rookie last year.
second year. Okay. So it looked pretty good. I just wanted y'all boy. I just wanted to pick y'all boys' mind on that. I wanted to see what y'all thought about that. If y'all think he worth the 300 mil.
Worth and what he's gonna get it, they're not equal. You know, teams give
Yeah,
people
yeah. I'm about to
contracts
say
they're
the
not worth all the
market's
time.
just the market at this point.
I,
No,
I
I mean
don't really,
if
I don't
y'all think
really
he's gonna
think,
get the 3
I
mil.
don't really think any quarterbacks other than the main four are worth 300 million. And even them, it's still like, all right, well, they haven't shown me enough to give them 300 million. You know, it's all context too.
I mean, when you free, you worth what somebody's willing to pay. So I don't know, man.
I mean, listen. At the end of the day, regardless, they in the bowl, and that's Saquon Barkley top five peak. I don't know, man. I love Saquon, boy, but top five peak. I don't know. But we're gonna get into that right now though, because we're gonna do a Would You Rather all time edition, peak edition. Saquon Barkley. So first name I got for y'all, man. CJ2K Chris Johnson.
Barkley.
Give me
I knew you was
Saquon.
gonna CJ 2K. Let me get Barkley though.
I'll take Barkley.
I got Saquon.
All right. Next name I got for y'all. Adrian Peterson.
AP.
AP.
Yeah, give me AP,
AP.
boy.
AP.
Yeah, AP.
AP.
Because boy, AP, that man, his genetics need to get studied. Boy, that man.
All right. Todd Gurley.
Saquon.
Gurley.
I,
Give me Saquon.
Give me Saquon,
Saquon.
man.
I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna say Gurley. I'm gonna take Gurley, bro. Cause him at his peak, bro. He damn, bro. He was special, bro. That dual threat element in his game, bro, was so crazy, bro.
What you got, Six?
I said Saquon for that one.
Okay. I ain't gonna lie to y'all, man. I think Todd Gurley got it, man.
My
I just,
dog.
but next, it's an echo somewhere. But next name I got though, Damian Tomlinson.
LT.
LT.
Give me LT,
LT.
boy.
LT for sure.
All right. Le'Veon Bell.
Saquon.
Saquon. Man, I was a Le'Veon Bell fan, man.
I love Le'Veon
Le'Veon
Bell's
was great,
game.
though.
Give me
He was
Saquon.
great. Le'Veon was great.
Man, I love Le'Veon's style, bro. That man was poetry running, man.
So you got Le'Veon Breeze?
Nah, man, I got Saquon.
Oh, okay. Who you got, Will?
I plead the fifth.
You know the right answer. That's why.
Because you know the answer.
Yeah, it's Saquon, man.
Can't go against that Steeler green.
Right. Next name I got for y'all, Sean Alexander.
Barkley.
Alexander.
Give me Barkley.
Okay.
I'm gonna take Sean, bro. Just because I'm a fan of bigger backs, bro. Honestly, I'm not saying Saquon isn't a big back, but Sean, that man was huge, bro. No diddy.
Who you got, Six?
I got Saquon on that one.
Who you said, Larry?
Saquon.
Okay. Next name, Christian McCaffrey.
Barkley.
Saquon Barkley.
That's a good one.
Here you go, the dual threat factoring in for me again.
That's
bro.
a good one.
As a runner, give me Saquon, bro. His home run ability is crazy, bro. Give me Saquon.
That's a really good one, bro. That's a really good one. Because C-Mac really carried, not fully carried, but he really did take them boys to that Super Bowl. That's
Man,
a
he
really
carried,
good
bro.
one.
Don't say fully carried. He carried, man. That's why that man burnt out like that.
That's
man.
a really good one, bro. I ain't gonna lie, I'm a little conflicted, bro. Oh my gosh,
That man had San Fran on his shoulders, man.
man, that's tough. I'm gonna go Saquon because Saquon really he breaking records. So he about to break that record. I'm gonna go Saquon.
Yeah, I got Saquon too. Next name I got, Derrick Henry.
Saquon.
Henry.
Saquon.
Yeah, I gotta get the king, man. Let me get King Henry, dog.
I got Henry. I got Henry on
I
that one.
got Derrick Henry, bro.
I'm
Bell
going
cow,
Saquon.
bro.
I'm on the hill by myself.
Bell cow, man. I'm going Derrick Henry, dog. Real bell cow back, man.
Bro, we're talking about Derrick Henry, a man who ran for 2,000 yards with no Pro Bowl lineman that year.
With the stat box.
Those linemen got snubbed. I'm a down that hill. They got snubbed that year.
Now I ain't gonna lie, the Titans did have a good line.
They had a good line. They got snubbed.
But Derrick Henry had no business being in the AFC Championship game. He literally dragged them there. He was one of them ones that year.
Yeah, the game plan was stop Derrick Henry, and he still did what he did. Bro.
I still can't believe this man is 6'4", 250, bro. This nigga the size of a D end.
Yeah, for sure. And last name I got for y'all, man, Terrell Davis.
TD.
Saquon Barkley.
That's a good one.
Hey, if we talking playoffs, give me TD.
I'm going Terrell.
That's just peak for peak. It's peak for peak.
I'm going Terrell. Give me Terrell Davis.
I got to take TD. TD was special, man. That boy to go to the
Give me
playoffs.
Terrell Davis.
Okay. Yeah, I got Terrell Davis too. Listen, that was the last topic, man. Appreciate those tuning in who did tune in to the show. Always showing love, much respect. So before we head out, man, anything else y'all boys wanted to add or say? Anybody?
Mahomes win the Super Bowl next week. Mahomes is the greatest quarterback of all time. Ain't no argument about it. I don't care. He lost to Brady in the Super Bowl. Mahomes the greatest quarterback of all time. He three-peat. That's it. Well, that's if he plays well and gets the Super Bowl MVP. Because if he get carried to that chip, he ain't surpassing Brady yet.
I mean, we're talking like Brady didn't.
Brady done got carried to some chips.
Yeah,
too.
I know,
Brady was terrible versus
but
the
I'm
Rams.
saying like if he played bad, we can't really just crown him the GOAT status with
Bro,
they win
know
the
who
chip and he played bad.
You know who
We
the
can't
real
give him
GOAT
GOAT
is, bro?
status.
You know who the real GOAT is? Adam Vinatieri.
Man,
hold on. We need to have. Hold on. Before we end the show, we got to start having some conversations, man. Like, forget just Patrick Mahomes. If Andy Reid's win this Super Bowl, is he going to?
He surpasses Bill Belichick.
Get the fuck.
He's better than Belichick. He win this.
He's not better than Belichick, bro.
Yes, he is.
He's not better than Belichick.
Nah, I won't give him better than Belichick just because he had to leave his first team to do it. If Belichick would have had to leave his team to do it, then I would agree. But Belichick did.
He did leave his team. He left.
He was on the Browns. Yeah, he was on the Browns.
Oh my God, I completely forgot. You know what?
Yeah, like.
But the Browns are the Browns.
Give me.
Damn, no, let's not do that.
Hey, no. Hold on. He got a point. The Browns are the Browns. He got a point.
Let's not do that.
That franchise is cursed, bro. That franchise is cursed.
Hey, you know what's kind of crazy? I think
I got Belichick, bro.
Hey,
but I'm taking Andy Reid, bro.
Though. When you look at it, they got similar trajectory, though. They both had two franchise quarterbacks, Drew Bledsoe, Alex Smith, horrific leg injuries, and then they brought in the young guns and took up. This is crazy, bro. I don't know if that's coincidence or something. But AT, you cooked with that one, bro. You cooked up with that one.
He did. That's a good question, but I'm taking Andy Reid, bro.
Man, Bill Belichick, my boy Billy Bill. Man. I'm taking the Billy Goat.
What you
man,
say,
Bill Belichick done put in mad work. He cheated mad times to get them wins.
I'm not mad at the Belichick answer, man. But if Andy Reid go out here and three-peat, which no other coach has ever done, and then at one point with the Eagles, I get he left the Eagles. That is fine, but he made I believe, if I'm not mistaken, he made 4 NFC championships and a Super Bowl with a quarterback in Donovan McNabb who played on a broken ankle and to get to the Super Bowl. Like,
I thought that was
I get it.
No, T.O. had the broken ankle,
That was Terrell Owens, bro. That was Terrell Owens.
Oh, that was T.O. that had a broken ankle?
Yeah, that was T.O. that
I'm about to say, boy, he Jesus if he did that.
No, but at the end of the day, bro, he had success with the Eagles. Belichick did nothing with the Browns. Like, I get it. The Patriots argument can't argue against the dynasty they built. But man, if Andy Reid go out there and win this Super Bowl,
I get that, bro. But the Eagles are historically a good franchise, though. Like, let's not make it seem like they just been trash. They know how to keep a franchise relevant. The Browns have never once been relevant in any form or fashion, other than like 2 years.
I mean, that's fine and that's a fair argument. I'm not denying that. What you're saying is facts. At the end of the day, though, it's just like what you said earlier, my boy. You got to take in the full body of work. Like, if you're looking at both their careers and Andy Reid because he's going to surpass Don Shula for the most wins of all time of a head coach. He's going to surpass him. It's going to happen. So once he has that, and he has on top of the fact he's been to these 5 Super Bowls in 7 years with the three-peat gang, he's the greatest coach of all time.
My nigga.
He's going to have that.
It's only one man in competition with Andy Reid that's coaching right now, bro. And that's Mike McDaniel.
Come on, bro. Stop.
Who he just said? He just said.
Oh,
niggas got jokes, man.
Mike McDaniel, man.
Bro, chill out. Don't piss me off, bro.
McDaniel and Tua, the new Brady and Belichick, man.
They the next what?
Brady
you
and
need to go.
Belichick.
Don't worry about Shane Steichen.
McDaniels might not be here after this
Don't worry
upcoming
about Shane
season.
Steichen and Anthony Richardson over there.
Hey, they ain't got nothing to do with them. We never said chill out. They ain't got nothing to do with them right
You
now.
go worry about them over there. We gonna handle
Mhm.
that trash in Florida. You
Hey, we
worry about
smacked
them
y'all this year, so we good, man.
with a third string quarterback. Congrats.
I ain't trying to hear all that, man. I ain't trying to
Anyway,
hear all that.
man. Anyway, appreciate y'all for tuning in to the show, man. Always a fun time. We link up and join up on Thursdays. If you're not doing so already, though, be sure to like, subscribe to the channel on YouTube. We're also on Facebook Live right now as we speak. If you're not doing that, go ahead and hit the subscribe button, click the bell notification, be notified whenever we go live. And before we head out, man, anything else anyone wanted to add, or y'all good?
Let's go,
I hope the
Colts.
Super
Man.
Bowl ending the tie.
Super end of the tie is crazy.
Let's go, Colts.
But yeah, that's all I got. So, all right, y'all. Appreciate y'all. Y'all have a good night.